Good morning, everyone. Just thought I'd do kind of a little update and show what's going on around the place. Trying to keep everything watered. We've been getting a few rains, but they've been few and far between. I keep trying to keep everything watered and keep all the weeds cut back and still take care of the plants that need taking care of and shipping things. Got to get the weeds out of this. Is just an old pot of sedum down in there, and the grass has kind of got up in it, and I'm going to take it apart. I finally had, these are some that I'd started from seed last year, the different hibiscus. This one's a red and had a flower on it the other day, and I think this one's going to be a pink. I'm not sure, but anyway. Fixing to take a few seed pods. That's a red, and that is the seeds that I share out. And the pinks are just blooming to beat the band. The garlic down in here that I had, it's elephant garlic, and I had taken the bulbs from out in the garden where it was growing wild, and they were kind of small, and did these in the pots, and I've tried to keep them watered regular and fertilized and everything, and I hope the bulbs will be getting back up to the softball size that they were whenever I originally got them. This down here, I have been taking shortcuts. The Rangas, like last year, going crazy. I'm going to cut it back so it doesn't get so big that the wind starts blowing it over. But these cratums here, I've had the water hose running. I have some round circular discs with a lot of holes in them that I put out here, and been taking a shortcut of watering through here with it, and so that's untreated water, and some of the plants show it. They're not as dark a green as what I would like, but there's only so much time in a day, and especially now that we've been up in the 90s and supposed to be there again today, mid to upper 90s, and I just can't take the heat the way I could when I was a young man. So I have to try to do what I can in the mornings. The miracle fruit here is really putting on some buds, which the flowers and all doesn't mean I'm gonna have all that many fruits, which it was loaded last year, and so I put it back in the very same place so that hopefully it will produce. And every now and then I do see a fruit on it, but I'm not gonna shake the bush and try to find them right now. These are the Mexican petunias through here, the white and the pink and the purple, blue, whatever color. Some lemongrass still, trays of mint, the rosemary, and I have some camphor trees, and those are little Chinese tallow trees. The American beautyberry bush. I just moved these out from under the shelves in the greenhouse. This is the yellow lantana and a blue or purple lantana. I have the garlic chives still. I just moved these 4 trays of the cratums out here from under the shelves. I wasn't able to take care of them, and the beetle leaf has kind of gone crazy and was draping down in between the tumeric coming up on that side of the greenhouse, and the beetle leaf hanging over the shelves under there were getting more and more in the shade. These are the 8 stumps that I cut back, 2 of each variety, last Monday, and this is Monday today, the 22nd, and so those are the stumps, and I'm going to pot them up into gallon pots today, and that was just an experiment to show folks, you know, the stumps, how they will come back out. And anyway, the stumps cut back of some of these that are like these trays here that are just way too big to try to ship. As they are, I'm cutting the tops off and putting 6 stumps in a box for 100. I do still have some pots of the beetle leaf fixed up if anybody was wanting any, and some of the pregnant onions. And you'll see the one down there how the pregnant onion does. And that's the white Mexican petunia. And this here in the greenhouse has gone crazy. It's loving the 130 was what the thermometer read the other day. It didn't take me long to come in, take a reading, and get the hell out. Ginger is loving it, and whenever I can smell it now, but during the heat of the day, I love the smell of fresh ginger, and just the plants themselves smell so good. My little jungles. And I broke the top on this one the other day. I don't know how I did it, but it's doing so. Yeah. Horseradish is still doing well. And I did finally get the dead ones cut from out here and got it cleaned up the other day, and that one had came out and had the new growth on it, and then it died. I don't know what's up with that, but there's I think 2 up front that has done that. Came back out and had good growth on it. That up front I could understand a little better because I haven't been watering it as diligently as I have this back here close to the greenhouse. This is the pots that have the white turmeric in it, and some of them are kind of hard to see, but right there to the left of that leaf is 2 new little shoots of the white turmeric. So I paid a good price for it, so I'm hoping at least I'll get good seed start for next year. It was kind of late when I ordered it and received it. Poor old asparagus is about all got growed up, and it's still growing and everything, and that's what this is right here, is asparagus. And it's still all through the beds. It's just having to compete with the briars and other weeds and some trees. I was hoping some folks was coming and getting this one this past weekend, but situations just didn't work out good. And this is back into more of the jungle. Since I have repotted these, they are just really taking off. Everything is, to me, is doing very well. curry trees. Right now I don't think I have any flowers on them, but I have some good little fruits coming along. My mulberries. The crown of thorns, I took cuttings off of it the other day. I had one of the winners of one of my contests had asked for some crown of thorns, and so I sent some cuttings to them, and I had intended for quite some time to take some cuttings and have some plants to offer, and I hadn't done it, and so I did that a few days ago. And that's the only thing left under the shelves now is the tray of mint. And you can see how the beetle leaf has just gone crazy. I dug one of the trays out from under the bougainvillea here. It was all growed up. Reminded me that bougainvillea has thorns on it. Crown of thorns, or that I took the cuttings off, and I found for them to keep them from rotting, let them dry just a little. I hope to get them in the ground or in pots in the next few days to root. Whew, and it's done getting hot in there. And so with that, like I said, I was just going to touch base on where things were for me and how it was coming along. Hope everyone is staying safe. Hope you have a blessed day. Please remember to wash your hands.